All right, Pisces, I like it. I like it. And it's about damn time. It's time for you to start tapping into your hidden talents. Now, let me start with discovery on this because it says, are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you're presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. You are more than what you think you are. It talks about leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, and a new level of self-care. You need to start discovering things about yourself. Those hidden talents, specifically with Night Song showing up, and stop trying to keep things that are no longer worthy of you. Stop keeping those things that aren't helping you anymore. But like I said, with Night Song, it's going to be about you needing to pay attention to those gifts that are within and looking at what your true potential is and claim all possibilities for yourself. All right, Pisces. Here's your overall. Oh my God. I swear to God, I can't make this fucking shit up. And I'm telling you, everybody seems to be dealing with it right now. It's crazy. The Two of Cups being your overall. Again, it is the relationship. It is about what you are sharing with another person. And again, the Two of Cups can be any relationship here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family, it could be friends, but somebody that, you feel connected to, right? And again, like I always say with this one, it's really about two people who only see each other, But again, is needing to be on the same page, seeing things eye to eye, right? We'll see here. Oh my God. Now, in the past, the Six of Coins. So, giving and receiving, equal give and take here. Now, this could definitely be showing that in terms of a relationship you have, given to this. But like I always say with the Six of Pentacles, you're only going to get out of something what you put into it. So then my question becomes, with the Six of Pentacles being the past, are you receiving, are you receiving that same kind of, understanding? But we'll see here. Because I feel a little bit iffy about it. And that's just me being honest. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles being in the present moment, it kind of makes sense to me, because if we're looking at what you've been giving to, a relationship or a partnership of any kind here, and especially in terms of like money and work, the Knight of Coins in the present moment, this could be talking about, things are going a little bit slowly. You may be waiting on somebody else to kind of pick up the pace, right? But slow and steady, and eventually things get there as long as you stick to what your plans are. Now, and it depends on what's going on in your environment here, but in terms of like work and money, the Knight of Coins and even like the Page of Pentacles, it's always going to be about good news. But the Knight of Coins can't be pushed. He does things in a very methodical way. He's not the original thinker here. There is a way to do things to get to, what they're wanting. But are you dealing with somebody that is just moving a little bit too slowly? Or are we talking about, you giving to a relationship that just ends up in like a friendship type of thing, right? Which can be the case, but yeah, I'm telling you, and this seems to be the big thing with everybody right now, and again, it makes sense to me. The Ten of Pentacles being in future conditions, especially when it comes to partnerships or relationships, the thing is it needs to be secure and it needs to be long lasting. That is eventually where you are working toward, or what you're working to. It looks good to me, right? So you may be in a situation where you've been giving to this partnership. Things may be moving slowly, but you're eventually leading to this place where things are going to be secure and stable. So it's good. I just feel a little bit iffy about the Six of Coins, only because things start to slow down. But this is good, right? Your best path to follow, all right, the World. So when it comes to what you have given to a relationship, or what you have received, or what you may not have received because of somebody taking their sweet time, the world to me, as your best path to follow, is saying that we need to close that chapter. You need to take the next steps to get that kind of closure. It's over and it's done with. That chapter in your life is over with. I don't necessarily think that it's about a relationship that's coming to an end, but I think it's more about, what has happened before. We need to get closure on issues. We need to come to this nice, successful completion. It's always a good thing with the world. But you're going to have to take the next steps to get there. That's the important thing with that. Okay. In your environment, the Queen of Cups. And just like with Scorpio, I see this as Pisces though too. Now, for some of you, looking at the Queen of Cups in your environment, first of all, we're talking about your emotional well-being. And like I always say with her, she's the other psychic in the deck. Besides the High Priestess, she mirrors back to people what they are feeling. Now, for your emotional well-being, it may be one of those things where you are slowing down. Now, if we're talking about the other person, whether it's male or female, water sign, possible, right? It could be that even though this person may be slowing down, there is still very much, an emotional investment on your part. Still very emotionally connected to this. I don't feel like obsession or anything like that. And I certainly don't feel emotional manipulation, but I like the way that it's coming down this way. Because to me, it's like you still feel good about this partnership. You still feel good about it. There's security there, and there will be long-lasting security and stability with this, even though things are slowing down for you. But stay in tune. Stay in tune with yourself and the way that you feel. Your emotional well-being is what's important here. But like I said, for some of you, it could be, the person that you're dealing with. Okay. And this is what I'm talking about. Now, for some of you, this may be one of those situations, especially for those of you who are dealing with a relationship. Let's start there. So if we're talking about a relationship, and we're talking about everything that you've given to this relationship, and then it starts to slow down. This is saying that for you, you're definitely, emotionally invested, and I believe that the other person is too. But with Temperance being hopes and fears, this is, you can't jump from one end or the other. You have to keep that equilibrium, that balance. You need to temper yourself, right? Chill out for a minute, And for some of you, it may be one of those things where, I've been extremely patient. I want to get to this place where this is over and done with now, and we can get to, this long-lasting kind of partnership, relationship where things are secure. With Temperance, again, it's like, don't freak out. Keep your balance, moderation, right? Things don't need to happen like right now. And you can't go back to the past and think I've given and given as much as I can to myself, but it's not moving anywhere, right? Don't do that to yourself. Wow, Pisces. But eventually, this chapter is going to come to a close where things are like slow moving, Just stay calm, right? Oh, and then coming out the Hermit. What the hell? All right. Now, if somebody is taking their sweet time, I still believe that there is, this absolute possibility here that you're going to get to a place where this chapter is closed and it's over with, but really it's up to you to take those next steps. But you're definitely going to have to take a time out and think about things, especially if you're losing patience. You can't force something to happen here. But in order for things to be long lasting, in order for things to be forever here and secure and stable, no matter what the relationship is here, you may need to give yourself a serious time out. I need to just step back for a minute, and I need to reflect on things, and I need to look back on everything. Especially if you keep going back to it, here, I keep giving, but you feel like you're not getting anything in return, right? But, the Hermit bothers me, but it doesn't. Because it's saying that you kind of get to the point where it's like, I just need to take some time to myself, which is fine. As long as you're not going into isolation, you know? Now, on the other hand, you may be dealing with somebody that needs to kind of like take their own time out to kind of figure things out for themselves, which is possible, but Temperance may be saying don't freak out, right? And then the Star, nice, nice. You're fine. You're fine. The Chariot. Now, looking at the Chariot beyond, dealing with like long distance relationships, things like that, or needing to travel to see somebody or speak to somebody. It's really about, getting the opposing forces going in the right direction, getting a sense of direction. But it's also about momentum. But where are you going? Do you feel like you're being pulled in two different directions? Especially if somebody is slowing down on you. The thing is, though, is with the Wheel of Fortune, in looking at the Knight of Pentacles, right? Just stay the course is what I feel like saying here. Because things are going to be turning in a way where we're not talking about a repeating cycle here, but we're talking about better things happening. You may feel like you're not in control of what is happening in this situation because I think it's out of your hands. I really think it's somebody else that's slowing down on you. But the opportunity for better things to happen is definitely there. You just need to make sure that you stay in a place where you're in tune with your emotions here and don't freak out, right? And then you have the Star. That's perfect. Having hope restored. And getting back to a place where, situations are being healed. You feel good about what is going to happen in the future, especially with that Ten of Pentacles being there. I like it. I think it looks good. So whatever kind of partnership that you're looking at here, things are definitely are getting better. I look at this as it's getting better in all majors. It's all a major thing, right? But there is going to be a period of a time out. Somebody may need to, go somewhere to fix a situation or, deal with something and they need to just kind of do it on their own. That or you're talking about, a relationship where things are moving slowly and it may be because somebody is constantly on the move for work, which can be the case. But better things are happening for you in terms of relationships. Where you may have been like, here, let me give, and wanting to immediately see progress. This is saying just slow down for a minute because, a better opportunity is coming. Better things are coming. A chapter in your life is coming to a close. You're getting to a place where things are going to be long-lasting and secure. Just give it a minute, I feel calm about it, Pisces, I do. Especially for those of you who are single and, and wanting to have this connection. And then speaking your truth. Very nice. I like it. So needing to reconnect with spirit, understanding what your purpose is and the intertwining, but it's important for you to speak your truth, especially when it comes to partnerships, and if you're constantly going back to this place of I give, but you feel like nothing is really coming back to you, and that's only because somebody is kind of slowing down on you. So, I agree with that, right? You need to speak up. You need to say your piece, but make sure that you're doing it from a place where you have done that reconnecting with spirit and understanding the purpose of everything that's happening and understanding what your purpose is in this situation or in this partnership, right? It's so calm. It's so calm. All right. And then Desert Passage, trust there's a divine plan. And again, right, reconnecting with spirit to see the purpose in this, because Desert Passage is talking about things looking like they're bare, moving into a place where you just don't see growth. But you need to trust that once you get past this, that, you're going to see that growth happening, right? Long-lasting security and stability. But believe in the magic of everything, Journey by Moonlight. I love that card. Your reading is so calm, Pisces. It's so calm. And it's okay. It's okay. Just calm down, Stay in tune with yourself and the way that you're feeling. Because I don't doubt for a minute that, if you're dealing, especially with a romantic relationship here, that this person feels the same way. It's just things are going to take some time. But where it leads to is really great. But first, there needs to be, the deeper soul searching on both of your parts.